We are thrilled to welcome one of South Africa's most established interior designers with over 31 years of experience and a portfolio of work that includes hotels, restaurants, retail shops and residential properties across the world, from Cape Town to London, New York and Berlin, just to name a few. Welcome, Francois du Plessis, to our loft. How are you?
Well, I'm very well. Nice to be here.
Thank you so much for being with us. It's such an honor for me to sit you down and just to kind of take some pearls of wisdom from your career. You've really, I think, changed the way a lot of people from around the world experience interior design. It's not only just about a visual appeal, it's an actual experience that you create for the properties that you're involved with. Tell us about some of your most recent work. What have you been up to, those who've been following your career?
Well, at the moment we're working on a very exciting project against Table Mountain with architect Johann Sleer. Really exciting. Inspired by Japan. We went to Japan last year. Little look-see. And we're also busy with the Sandveld home out in Clanwilliam with Philip Brill, architect. And then we're busy with a ski apartment in Flims in Switzerland.
Wow, what a range of things you're supposed to be involved with. Let's talk more about this Japan trip. I think in your recent work that you're kind of getting involved with, there's a lot of Japanese influence in that. What was that trip for you? How did it inspire your new work?
I think what was amazing about Japan is that everything is pared down and very precise. And when you actually do interiors, that is not layer on layer. You've got to be very careful how you deal with colors, design, and balance. It's all about balance. And also the materials that they use in Japan, a lot of wood. They're not scared to use wood on wood and just line an entire room in wood. And different types of wood as well that they use, which is very exciting.
What I love about your work is that you're starting to fuse a lot of cultures and a lot of experience that you've had in your work. You don't have necessarily a style. What is it that created that? Why don't you have a unique style?
I think I just got an aversion against contrived interiors. I try and throw in a little bit of excitement and mixing. You know, I would do a lot of, I'd use one or two antique pieces when it's a very contemporary interior, and vice versa. You know, if you've got a very, like a Victorian home, to go very contemporary with the furniture. I
think it's a sign of a true genius when it comes to creativity, somebody who can take whatever they have and make something of it. And as you see something beautiful, you're not stuck in a little box of what you think exists. Yeah. So in terms of your inspiration locally in South Africa, if we were to raid some of your little black books and find out who it is that you're using, what are some of the things that you use to inspire you?
One of the suppliers that I love using is Valance. They got really a diverse range of furniture and objet, and as I said, you know, we can do an interior that is Japanese inspired. It could be Sandveld farmhouse, it could be Switzerland, and you can go there and you'll find signature pieces that work in all of those interiors.
It's so funny because, like, if you look around at our loft, pretty much everything we've taken is from Valance, and we love.
I've used a lot of these things, so I recognize them now.
And the quality of their products is incredible. So
brilliant. And very well presented as well. Yeah. When you actually go in, it's beautifully presented.
And I love the fact that you're taking them internationally too, which rocks. Yeah, if we're people in South Africa who are maybe renovating our houses or our businesses, looking to grow and expand, and we want to steal some pearls of wisdom from you while we've got you here in our loft, what are some of the things we should be looking to in terms of trends of interior design moving forward? What is your piece of advice?
Well, what I normally advise people is don't decorate yourself into a corner. When you start with a room, I would say, I call it the box. So the walls, floors, curtains, your main pieces of furniture like your sofas, do normally stick to a neutral tone, whether it's like more the beiges or the greys, and then bring in colour on things that could be easily changed, like accent wall, you know, you can change it in the morning. Or a throw on a sofa or a scatter cushion. After a few months, you want to change it, it's not a big deal.
I think a lot of people who are trying to develop new houses, I know I do this, was go for the crazy colours to kind of mask the fact that you have no idea what you're doing. So go for the simple things and throw in a sense of colour, which you can then swap out in future. One question I have to ask, because obviously you've travelled the world, you do a lot of interior design all over the place. If you could choose a country that you think is really the most inspirational in terms of interior design, where would it be? If you could go and spend time there.
Difficult one. First that comes, my gut feeling is, I would say Italy.
Sure.
But I mean, Japan was also an eye-opener. Yeah, which was very exciting.
I love Italy, and that's exactly why I love traveling. Well, there it is, South Africa. When it comes to your interior style, the rule seems to be there are no rules. Just have fun.